Hello, and this is going to be an unboxing and initial look over. I won't call it a review because I haven't had a chance to use it yet. Of my new Brute Force Athlete Sandbag. I already have a number of sandbags from Ultimate Sandbag. I have their power size, their strength size, and their burly size. And I wanted something and I wanted a second um, medium weight sandbag lying around that was going I was going to a little bit less weight, and I figured that I would just give their competitor a try. And Kitty, are you really? You are. Anyway, that's Millie. She's messing with my helmet. Um, anyway, I'm going to be in a future video. Maybe I'll edit them together and publish them that way. I'm going to be showing you this and my Ultimate Sandbag Strength Bag, which is the closest one to this in size, side by side. There's a couple of things I already know about the differences, um, but we'll save that for that video. In the meantime, let's get right to opening the present. Now, I did this partly because the one thing I like to do, buying American-made stuff is more often than not out of my price range. But during the month July, or the whole 4th of July thing and all, I try to make it a point to do buy at least one decently higher-end American-made product. Kind of treating myself, and feels right during the month of July. We're gonna and all Brute Force stuff is USA made. So initially, you got it packed. It's neatly folded in a box that's like perfectly sized for it. It's got somebody's initials on it. I'm assuming that is a person who inspected it before it went out. Here's the sandbag itself. I'm assuming the filler bags are in there. You got a like a sticker here with a 10% discount code on it. To be perfectly honest, that's kind of irrelevant because they've always got some sort of promotion going on where you can get 10% off for some reason or another, and these promotions never overlap. You can't use two different discount codes at a time. So basically, treat all brute force pricing pretty much as if it was 10% lower, because you'll always be able to find some sort of 10% off discount code you can use. Anyway, and some instructions. That's everything that's in the bag and in the box, and there's also a cat in the box. Hi, Millie. How are you? Yes, those of you who own cats will know that every time you buy something new, you're also buying something for them, because cats love empty cardboard boxes for some reason that I don't know. We're going to open this up. Now, right here we have the fillers. The fillers are, they're made of, they're made out of the same 1000D Cordura that the outer shell is made out of. And there's a smaller one and a larger one. The larger one is made to hold up to 50 pounds of sand. The smaller one is made up to hold up to 25 pounds of sand. Do you realize how much you're messing with my chute here, kitty? You're lucky I like you. Anyway, I'm not in... See this? Anyway, the reason why you have little Made in USA tags on them, and the reason why you have these larger and smaller ones, that's one thing that's different from the Ultimate Sandbag one, and that is that Ultimate Sandbag, with their bags, you have two evenly sized fillers. Well, with Brute Force, their bags all come with a larger one and a smaller one, and the reason why is because you're supposed to fill the larger one with an amount that is going to stay in there all the time, and the smaller amount you fill with an additional smaller, with a lower amount that you just simply add and remove this bag as needed, so that you can go back and forth between a heavier weight and a lighter weight. And this filler bags use the same opening and closing principle as the Ultimate Sandbag ones, because I'm assuming that these are going to be the same with all sandbags you buy. It's very heavy duty Velcro that folds over. Open that up. Yep, that's heavy duty Velcro. And here you have that Velcro. So basically you have two stages of Velcro, and it just opens up. Sand goes in there like that. And that's just how it opens up. So you close it. You close the first stage of Velcro. You fold it over, and that's how you do it. And here we have the shell. Now the shell I'm interested in because from what it looks like, although it's similar in weight capacity to the Ultimate Sandbag Power Bag, to the Ultimate Sandbag Strength Bag, its dimensions are much smaller. So this should be interesting. Yeah, so you have, it is smaller. This is definitely like a halfway point in size between the Ultimate Sandbag. This is definitely like a halfway point in size. Not quite halfway point, a little bit toward the bigger side. This is definitely bigger than the Ultimate Sandbag Power Bag, but smaller than the Ultimate Sandbag Strength Bag. It's got the same handle layout that you see on most sandbags. You've got two parallel grip handles. You have one suitcase handle. You have, over here, you have two what's called snatch grip handles for doing exercises like snatches. And you have handles on the side. That's another difference between this and the Ultimate Sandbag. The Ultimate Sandbag, everything bigger than their new Force Bag, which has a 50-pound weight limit, and instead of having handles on the sides, has these flaps you fold over into each other in order to, basically it gives you another way of making the same amount of weight work for a higher variety of fitness levels, because it's hard, because it's more challenging on your grip strength, and allows you to do progressions that make more out of the same amount of weight as you go up in fitness level. We're going to load this up with sand and do a workout with it, and then we're going to post a follow-up. I can already tell a few things about it. This is very heavy-duty stuff. It's 1000D Cordura. It's got and it has the same heavy-duty zippers that I see on a lot of my motorcycle gear. This is I'm assuming these are YKK zippers. Yeah, these are YKK zippers. Basically, these are super heavy-duty zippers that come on all of my motorcycle gear that's made to stand up to an 80-mile-an-hour crash and still stay intact. This is probably the same exact zipper that's on my Alpine Stars racing style jacket. And it has a little zipper garage. That's nice. Handles feel like they're really comfortable. And this is made of like a seatbelt type nylon right here. This is the exact same material that's in seatbelts in cars. The stuff that connects the handles to the body of the bag. But yeah, this is definitely, it's more compact than the Ultimate Sandbag Strength Bag, which is its which is the closest thing to it in the Ultimate Sandbag lineup. Um, um, Even though it has virtually the same weight limits, like 5 pounds off. This one maxes out 75 pounds according to the specs, and the strength bag maxes out at 80. But there is definitely a noticeable difference in the size, and I will show that to you after my workout, after I fill it with sand. I will show you side by side. And I'll also give you a few pointers and differences between them. I can tell you right now what's probably going to say. It's probably going to say something along the lines of, and this is going to sound like a cop-out, but I can pretty much tell already it's going to be true. That is that my guess is the Ultimate Sandbag bags, which instead of having a heavy-duty Cordura type case, they have a vinyl, a smooth vinyl. The reason why they do that is because the bag tends to want to retain its shape more, which when you do the types of exercises that they have you doing when you're doing the types of workouts that they sell, their DVRT workouts. A bag that wants to hold its shape more is probably just a better idea. Now, you could probably get the same effect out of this by simply stuffing it with a single towel as you go up, but this is more for those probably like boot camp military type workouts that are what most people who don't know about the Ultimate Sandbag way of doing things associate with a sandbag workout. More conventional, just boot camp type workouts where you throw it around, kind of slam it around, and just basically beat it up. That's not to say that the Ultimate Sandbag one isn't durable. I've owned mine for about 5 years now, and I put them through a lot of abuse. I don't see any reason why you couldn't do that to them, because they are pretty much bulletproof, but they say you're not supposed to, and DVRT doesn't have you doing any exercises that involve beating up your bags like that. But anyway, we'll save that for the comparison video. That's just a theory of what's going to come out. Anyway, this is the athlete bag. It's the bag most people will be buying if you're shopping at Brute Force Sandbags. It's the one that I'm going to say like probably 80 to 90% of the people will be getting use out of. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to go do a workout with it. And I'm going to record a little something after, and we're just going to see how it goes.